If you've had whiplash or any kind of neck injury, I really like this position. It's a fairly safe position and for the most part, but if you have discomfort, just stop, maybe watch for a while and see if you can adjust the height of things to feel more comfortable. This is one of my favorite positions for working with lengthening our necks. Okay, so this is just a bench, yeah, with a back to it. I'm just putting a blanket on top so that it's not too hard on my elbows. So I'm going to rest my elbow on the top of this. So get creative. You can use a tabletop, you can use a desktop, countertop, but another chair is great because it's just so easy. And the chair can be different heights. It's just not too tall, yeah. Hopefully a little lower than your shoulder, but you can experiment, okay? So what we're gonna do, there's just a lot of different ways to do this. But talked last time about the 24 vertebrae of the neck of the swan, right? But we're going to be working with one hand on the side of your head, okay, to support your head. It's a normal position for, you know, if you're a little tired in your upper body and you want to rest, this is a normal position. Your other hand, we're going to be touching with your other hand the back of the neck vertebrae, the cervical vertebrae. And we're also going to do a little bit of squeezing massage in your neck. And this position is so lovely because it's connecting the bones, yeah? So of your head, hand, elbow, you can connect this, goes to the floor, yeah? And my pelvis is on the chair. It's very stable if you've had a neck injury, all right? So and then let's come away so we're not there too long, okay? And then let's try the other side. So you're going to put your hand on the side of your head, and then this hand's going to come around to the back of your neck. And rest for a moment. All right, let's rub your hands. Okay, let's just stroke a little bit the back of your neck and connect to the top of your skull, yeah, with your fingertips to find the skull, and then see if you can touch with both fingers the back of your neck vertebrae. And then it's like, what does the neck do when it gets to the chest area? Yeah. So we can keep reaching down, and those first 3 vertebrae of your chest, the thoracic spine, are really important. Okay. And those are going to be ones we're going to be working with on this bench for a moment, because a lot of times they get very compressed if you've had a neck injury. And the swan, the thing that we can learn from the swan is this opening in here, but then the head coming up and out, not only from where the neck connects, but those upper 2 or 3 vertebrae of the chest. Okay, it's a really critical area that the swan can help us with. So the reason I'm doing this tiny little warm up is that we're going to put both elbows, okay, both elbows on the bench, and you're going to take your fingertips and just lengthen your head, not so much like this, not arching back, but you're going to lengthen your head forward and rock side to side. So it's like your forehead. This is very swan-like. Their heads are reaching out as they fly. But we're going to just rock side to side with your fingertips touching along those few vertebrae at the base of your neck. It should feel really nice as you go side to side. Let's go slower. That's it. And don't arch your head back. Keep your neck long and working up. And now take your hands around your ears so that you're cupping your head with your palms. All right, and then let's come back up and stroke your neck from the top of your head across the front of your neck. Top, across the front of the neck. Now, this stroking business is really important. We don't have to do it strongly, but we want nice full contact with the hand. And then you can go kind of down your chest a little bit more. And you find how your arms naturally go in this space. It's a wonderful feeling to reach under there and stroke down. And now stroke all the way down to your hip. All the way down to your hip. All the way down to your hip. And just sit for a moment. Sit quietly. It's very stimulating. Just feel this moment of connection with your head. And as human beings, you know, we don't poke our heads into the mud the way swans do, which actually strengthens their necks. Our heads are sort of out and about, and we don't feel this nice connection that we just made with your head in space. But if you push the front of your head now with your hand, push the back of your head, the side of your head, yeah, you have a sense of your head, yeah. And then if you hold your head with your fingertips and rock forward and back, can you feel your head connected to your butt now? And remember that tail, yeah, if you stroke the back of your tail from the floating ribs down, stroke here. And then let's play another liftoff game. Okay, so with liftoff, we're going to stroke your tail feathers. Ready? And then you're going to lift off like this today. Stroke and reach up with your fingertips as you come off the chair. Okay? So stroke down and lift off. And you don't have to do it fast. And you don't have to come all the way to standing. Yeah? But feel this feeling of the tail. Yeah? How the tail is here. Very active in the liftoff. Yeah? Now you could do this so that it gets so light that you don't even feel any muscle activity. It's like a little spring happens for liftoff. Yeah? Stroking the back of your butt, and the tail kind of fans out a little bit. Yes. All right. Just see how you feel standing now. Right. And notice the difference in your chest. Okay. But walk now. Yeah. Maybe just a step or two forward and back. Feel how this sense of the chest and the tail give you a sense of balance, right? The swan is walking on water, 40 pounds, taking off on water. Imagine that kind of buoyancy with the chest and the feet in order to lift off. Yeah? So we played a little bit with this. Today, I want you to play with brushing the butt and walking a little bit. Feeling the sense of lifting off as you step, yeah? Lifting off and walk around a little bit. Notice the changes, and thank you for subscribing. Thank you to Patreon supporters, especially you rock star people, but all you supporters, join me there. See you soon.